Get this game! If you win this one, it'll be another new record. He takes our queen, then he goes here, and I'll queen this way. Thank you for joining me. It's time to get into episode number 16 of Road to 2000, where I play a bunch of rapid games until I can finally hit the rating of 2000. Let's see how this goes tonight. Hey, up against a Dutch guy, 1771, so it's 8 points for a win here. Let's see how this ends up going. Playing some sort of modified version of the French defense. Let's see if he ever puts his D pawn up so he actually can complete it. Bishop out, threatening the knight. Queen can take. Knight out to the side. I don't know if I'd like that. I can force this bishop to take my... Take the queen, and the knight's just stuck on the outside. Yeah, there we go. Bishop to the outside. Get my knight developed. Put more pressure on here. Maybe queen back, bishop out. And there's finally the D4 move we've been waiting for. Take out here. Go back here. Queen in here. Yeah, Danish, that would be correct. Go here, attack this pawn. Oh, he attacks my queen. Can't lose that. Gotta still defend this pawn, but I'm also attacking this pawn. Plenty of options here. It's very good. I also gotta remember it's a 10-minute game. We're not playing blitz anymore. Gotta slow down. He takes. He doubles up the pawns over here. It's kind of good for him. I just take here. Take this pawn. Starting to take here. I kind of have to take with the king. Big take here. Take with the king. If he takes here, I take here. He takes here, I take here. This pawn's also hanging, which is quite nice. Hey, he goes over there, which is smart, because then when he takes this pawn... he takes this pawn. That pawn's not hanging either, though. Maybe queen here. I want to defend the d5 square. If he takes here, he takes here after this. Yeah. It's not easy. Not easy at all. We'll see how this turns out. Pawn's gonna be under a lot of pressure. Yeah, so he's starting to go here and fork me. Let's remove that possibility. Obviously, we can threaten here down the Rhine too, which would be quite nice. Maybe get our rook involved over here. Okay, so he gets his rook involved first, which is going to result in losing this pawn. I want to go here, but then he goes here. Can't do that. I'm just going to have to move my queen back here. He can take that pawn. He takes with the queen, doesn't he? Makes for a not so easy game. He takes with the rook. This is much easier to deal with. Let me think. Yeah, he takes the queen. That makes a lot of sense. I could take this pawn here, but then what would he do? He doesn't really have any checks on me. He could bring his rook over there. I could bring my rook over here, though. He brings the other rook here, which might go down for a check here, which would be more powerful. I definitely want to get my rook out for that. So I think I can take here for now. Okay, yeah, I think this is more reasonable. He can go here, threaten that in the future. Obviously, I want to threaten here. It's a lot of moves. Okay, he goes there. Obviously, he wants to threaten. I don't really see what those threats do. If I go here, he goes here. And that's a mate threat, isn't it? That's what that does. If I go here, he can take here. He goes here and I go here. It's a big problem, too. If I just move my king. If I go here, he doesn't really have any checks then. He could go here with a knight. No, my queen takes. Yeah, I think just moving back is the best move. Okay. Can't really go there. Can't really go there. Okay, I guess I gotta back off here to here. If he goes there, I think I still have to take. He's gotta go. Then I'd go here. That would allow him to get this pawn too, though, which would be quite annoying. Yeah, not great. Okay, so obviously now he wants to put pressure on this. And he's attacking my bishop at the same time. I guess rook here would defend this and my bishop at the same time. But this is getting more and more worrisome here. I'm not liking how this is turning out right now. Yeah, there's another attacker. What if I push? He can go there with his knight. If I go here, he takes with his rook. I go here, he takes with his rook. I take, that's mate. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way out of this one. I go here with the rook. He takes. I go here. He takes. I go here. I don't know. That's the only thing I kind of see maybe, but it's not a good move. Yeah, I go here. I go here. He goes there. Ah, yeah, it still gets me in the end. Or it just checkmates me. Yeah, I think I saw that up before. It didn't really matter. There's no checkmate out of that. I was losing. I was just trying to think. I didn't know what to do, so. Hopefully this game turns out a little better. Almost there. I need to get my knight out here to defend this D pawn. Good morning. Oh, right, I forgot Dang Me Danny's European as well. Got a lot of Europeans in chat tonight. Okay, so we're doing the Queen's Gambit here. Oh, I don't like that. Can't threaten my pawn or my bishop. One or the other. Which do I give up? Which do I give up? I don't want to give up this pawn here. Okay, move here, you go back there. My bishop out. Check there, that doesn't even work. Okay, well, I guess we're trading bishop now. Fortunately, yes, the pawn sucks, but it happens sometimes. You gotta give up a pawn here to keep the game going. We can threaten his pawn here. If I go here, he probably pushes, or I can get the rook involved. If I castle, he's going here with the bishop. That's a big problem. If I go here to stop that, then my rook's kind of trapped. If I go here and then move my knight up after, if he goes there, I can just move my knight up. He takes, I take. Let's double up pawns on the side at least for my trouble. Makes it a little easier to live with. Goes here, doubles up his pawns. I go here. Here, he can still defend. I can get this pawn. Then finally, with this bishop being gone, I can actually castle in peace. There we go. Again, he can still take those double up isolated pawns. That's not a big deal for me. I can go here, try to threaten this pawn. Maybe push up here next move. Try to get an escape score at some point too is pretty important. Danish, is there nothing you're not upset about? Let's go here, like we were saying. Escape score later on is probably a good idea. Okay. Knight up to here. Not sure what his long-term plan is. Pushes to defend it. Okay, it kind of makes sense. I could go here, but his rook would go there, so it's not good for me. Yeah, I should get an escape square for right now. Would like to somehow attack this pawn. I don't see how to do it yet, though. It's difficult. He could fork me, but I can just take his rook, so it's not really a big deal. There's another rook over there. I mean, if I go here, he takes, I take. He takes, I take. Yeah, whatever. I want to do something here to get a pawn going. Maybe some way of doing this. Go here to pin the knight. He pushes there. We finally get one pawn. Alright, now we gotta get the other pawn to get back. Not the exchange. Well, I got a pawn out of it, Danish, so it seems worth it. See what if I go here, put some more pressure. Does he have to go back there? Might be thinking of just going here. Forces my bishop back, yeah. Then he can go here, but then I can go here, but then he can go here. He doesn't want to go back there because then this pawn. It's complicated again. I'm not exactly sure what way to do this. I think with his queen having to be removed from that pawn there, it makes this a much easier game to get a pawn back. Because I guess he can go here. Yeah, he's just going for the trap my bishop in. Which is fine by me, because I can just trade these down. So I'll have to get out of here eventually. Like, I'll figure out a way. If he goes here... Well, okay, I'm more worried about him going here. No, I still defend this square. Guess he can go here to threaten the mate. There. What if I go here after? He can go there. Yeah, I can't let him do that. I go here. I can go there, I can go here. Okay, so I go g4, and he goes queen d1 check, and I go g2, and he goes f3, I go g3. Can't go there. Bishop I take, he takes, and I lose my piece. I don't want that. Gotta check him in the meantime. Give us some time to think here. Let's go here with the queen. Let's just get... all I need to do is get this bishop out of here somehow. Get my bishop out, we should be fine. Okay. Move this queen up. Let's go to b1. Goes to b. If I go g3, he goes to b1. I go up here, check. He doesn't really want another check. Although he could just want to go to f3. But I could just go to b2. So I'm willing to risk this. Okay, he moves his knight out. I wonder where he eventually wants to go with that. I guess I want to get some squares for this bishop to get going. So let's attack his queen at the same time as getting our bishop out. Threaten to check here, which would finally get me an actual escape square. I think a bishop's better than a knight in the endgame. So even though I'm down a pawn, I've actually got some potential here. Okay, he doesn't want me to go check there, apparently. Which is kind of understandable. We finally get our bishop out of there. That's what I've been working on for a while, so... there we go! Starting to get some stuff in the right direction here. Could have maybe went check here and take this pawn too. But getting that bishop out of there, I was just so focused on it. Okay. Just go, okay, maybe let's not move immediately. We'll pick up my bishop all the way on the h8 square. Does that lead into something? Doesn't really look like it. If I go bishop here. I might pin his knight. His knight looks half decent. Queen can, you know, come here to unpin it, but then I can just take his pawn, check. Yeah, there we go. Take with a check. If he goes here, I can take, and I get another pawn. Nice. What I want to see. Hey, king up there. Could go bishop here if I want to be quite aggressive. I don't know if that's how aggressive I want to be, though. Let's go here. You can go check. If I go here, he also has another check right there. So I think I'll just go right here right away. His queen can't come here because of my bishop. Of course, his queen could try to trade down with my bishop, but then I probably look at a pawn. But if I go here check, he has to take, I take. He goes there, I just get a pawn. I think that works. Get another pawn! Maybe. Maybe I'll get another pawn. He goes there, I take, he takes, I take, check. He doesn't let me get that other pawn, okay. That's okay. We'll figure out a way to get this. If he moves his knight, I get these two pawns, so he knows he can't do that. So he's gonna move his king or his pawn. If he moves his king, I can eventually force him back with my king. If he moves his pawn, we can go here, and we're in the same situation. Come on! He might be able to turn this one into a win here. Anywhere he goes. He's doing it. He's giving up these pawns. Nice. Goes there, probably. And then we'll threaten his pawn. He'll have to... I don't even know how he saves that. Huh. Okay, now he's probably going to try to sack his knight for my two pawns. So I got to try to save these two pawns. Okay, so I go here. His knight can only go here. Then we go here. His knight can go here, but then we can push. Yeah, try to push these pawns so that his knight being able to sack for them. Do I have the correct square bishop? Yes, I do. For this corner, if I'm left with just the H pawn, I absolutely have the right bishop, so we're fine in that regard. Do you remember when he said knight e3 was an issue because he could take his rook and then he defended his rook? Not really. That's a while ago. He goes, obviously, check there is immediately losing. Okay, so he's going up with his knight, so he can go here. Okay, let's try to guard as many squares as the knight can go. Go there. So he can go here. Obviously threatening the pawn. His king can't really move up. His knight could go here to threaten to go there. But in the meantime, he can just push this pawn and keep pushing. His king goes there. My king can just go here, and this pawn should promote, and we should get this game. Let's go. Come on. We got this. He goes here. I take, he takes. He goes here. Thank you, One Mortal, for following. Oh, I can't do that. Look at this. Look at this. Pin the knight. Pin that knight. That's a game. GG's. All right. We lost our first one. We got this one back. Let's see how we get in our third. And thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hey, we're going to get someone from, is this Indonesia? About the same rating as us. We get 8 rating points. We get up to 1789 if we win this one. Now, here in the night, we're playing some standard French defense. Pins my knight. Let's try to make sure that doesn't last for too long. Castles. I'll bring my queen up, put a little pressure on this pawn. Obviously, his bishop's probably going to take my knight, and I'll take back with bishop. Oh, I decided not to this time. Interesting. I move my knight out here. It's usually a time when they might take that pawn because my bishop can't take, but I guess they decided otherwise right now. Now we got a little bit of pressure building on this pawn. Obviously, though, if we do win that pawn, his bishop will take mine and we can't castle, so that's a bit of a trade-off, but we'll see what he wants to do here to stop this. Obviously, if his bishop comes here, my queen can come up there and could cause some problems for him, so knight to the side is a curious move. Yeah, I don't really get it. I could even take with a bishop later on here. That would double up his pawns. That wouldn't look very good. Which I might just do right now before we do this whole exchange thing. Does he take here now is a big question. No, he doesn't. Okay. If I take here, he takes there. I can take here, check, and then take here. Because if I took here, he could take here, check, and I have to take, and then he could take and take. So I think taking with this knight is a much better one. Because even if we eventually exchange everything down here, then I don't castle, but not castling when you don't have queens on the board, a much easier thing to swallow than castling with not being able to castle when there are queens on the board. Because then your king can get stuck in the center and it can be pretty dangerous. But in this case, let's just go here, takes, take the e pawn. Oh, I can still castle. Oh, he gave me 2 pawns. This way. This is awesome. So there's something I'm not seeing. Yeah, even if he attacks my knight, I could just take his bishop. So like, yeah, I take here. Even if he goes here, just take this. And if he takes here, obviously just take. One thing I can see him doing is maybe stopping me from castling with there. I would have to go here. He could probably back up. Not the end of the world, especially these white bishops are gone. I could just push up here. Simple enough. Yeah, and his bishop just falls all the way back. And look at this. We can castle after all. Wow. What a nice guy. I know, he's such a nice guy. Aw, this game's awesome. Okay, gotta still watch out here. Definitely rooks on the board. Or, they're not rooks on the board. There's definitely dangers on the board here. 2 pawns. I get it. Yeah, Vanzix, thanks for stopping by there. What a nice guy. This guy is being a bit of a nice guy. And hey, Sir Chesalot, good to see you too. Make sure to convert this into a win now. Pushes his pawn up. That's reasonable. Let's get this here, because I do not like this bishop on this line. It is just for me right now. Might force him to go to d6, which isn't great for me either. But hey, he moved back. I was figuring he might move back, and he did. Let's take it. Let's get our knight going up to here, like this square, because his doubled up isolated pawns inside are quite nice for me. So he gets his bishop on another nice line, but look at this. This pawn here, this fork here with these 3 pieces, and then my rook coming up here, and his bishop, this bishop at least can't hurt me. This one could, so lots of options right now. Gotta worry about this pawn, gotta worry about this fork. I think here kind of solves all those at once, but then my bishop can come here, and it's a whole new problem. Oh, look at that, he just moved there just after I suggested it. What am I? But again, like I just said, what about bishop b5? This looks like an awesome move right here. Bishop to b5. Where's his rook go? I guess he can move 1 rook off of there. But then when I can hit he. Okay, I don't know if it's automatically wins for me, but it still is a very good move that forced one of his rooks to move, and then I can take advantage of getting this file. Also, at a certain point, I can try to get this, but let's just go back 1. I like this diagonal better than anything else because all these are blocked by my own pawns. So, okay, he goes on this file. Let's also get on the file. Makes a lot of sense. He's trying to remove his rooks from this little thing, but okay. So now he wants to push here to get rid of my rooks, but then also he obviously can go something like here and hit me here when I go there. So. Okay, I can go here and I can just push this pawn, I think, to deal with that. It's the way to go. Oh, that's funny. Your name's Lance, so you instead of Sir Lancelot, Sir Chess-a-lot. I like that. That's a good one. Okay, so basically forces a trade, and then he'll move his rook. Okay, rook there. Let's go here. Let's threaten this pawn. He can go here. I mean, he could go here. That's a bold move, but I'm thinking more likely to go here to pin my knight to stop this from happening. Which case I think maybe push up here, get my king involved. Starting to do that. Guess he could go there with the bishop too. But can't I just go here and he has to go backward to c6 and then I just get a pawn? Am I crazy? Maybe, just maybe, I'm finally sane. Or, you know, maybe I think he just slightly blundered. All possibilities are on the table, really. Okay, so he goes back there. So if I hit him here, then I can threaten the fork right here. And he can't go here or here to stop that fork. So let's do that. Let's just do that. Like, come on, not even waiting around on this. Let's go. Okay, see, what's the problem here? If I go here and then take here, thing is, he's probably gonna get a pawn back from me. So we gotta think this through before we do. Maybe we go our rook up here instead. This way when we take back in the trade. There's none of that. Nice. This basically has to go there. We've got 3 pawns advantage. That's a lot. There's a lot in this position right now. Okay. Bishop goes... Wait, what? Okay, 4th pawn. Let's go up here. You can go there. Let's go here. She can take eventually. Ooh, opposite color bishops. I don't really like getting opposite color bishops. However, it's a lot of pawns on our side. It's not like a 1 pawn advantage opposite color bishops, which I totally would understand you don't want to usually do. This is a little bit different. You can check me. I might have to move this pawn up 1 at some point, but... Let's go... And maybe not yet. Let's just go here for now. Okay, now we go here. You're gonna lose a pawn again. Brings you back to down 4 pawns. Yeah, he's thinking again. Yeah, gotta lose this one. Okay, let me go over here. Action, thank you. See, all I need to do is go back here, and he goes here. I can go here when he was for this one. I can push this one up, and then I can just start marching. I love to see it. And let's push. And so he can go here, and then I can push. And his bishop's tied down here. Yeah, let's keep going. And then when he goes here, did I push here? Yeah, no, he can't. He can't take this pawn. Oh yeah, this is just over here. Boom, boom. He takes with queen, and if he goes here, I go here. He can go here, yeah, and then I go here, and then I'll queen this way. There we go. Another victory. He wants a rematch. Oh, I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. We'll play one more of these. Love it. Queen pawn up. Knight out. Okay, let's go. Playing some East Indian. Pawn up, bishop out. There we go. Everything's going to plan. Sir Chess-a-lot, are you back on? Are you on your computer now? Or are you still on your phone? Got the wins. We got to 1789. That's a new record for me on the Road to 2000 series for my Rapid. Let's go. If you win this one, it'll be another new record. And he goes up here. What if I pull a little sneaky c5 action? This way, his bishop's completely blocked, and this knight's blocked, and this bishop's blocked, and everything's blocked in. He couldn't go there, I can take. Even if he takes here, I can take, and then his rook will take my rook. Queen takes, then takes, and everything's still locked in. Oh, and he goes there with his queen. Let's hit him with the bishop. I love this diagonal right here. Look at this. Nothing can get on here because these bishop can't get here. All these pawns are guarding these squares. And he just has to move back. And then we cast. And everything's locked in. Knight out there? That's fine. We already went h3. We got a little escape score for this. And then we can threaten like knight up here. Threatens the knight. Threatens this bishop. Let's just do that right now. Hey. Do I even want to take this bishop? It looks pretty rough. What if I take here? But then he might take here. Move a rook on this file, maybe. What is that? I just take. That is not a good move. I can still just take. The queen's still defending, and now my knight can come up here and fork everything. I probably should have done that last move. Dang. Still, though, that's going to be a powerful move when I can pull this off. And I don't see what he can do against it. Okay, so he's going to try to counter fork me. So we'll just prevent that. Okay, now he's the same scenario, and one less defender on this bishop, mind you, because when I come here, it's going to attack that queen. I don't know about his position right here. It's looking a little dangerous. Hey! Arjun, how's it going? Oh, he lets me fork him! Why did he let me fork him? And he just lets me have a free rook? What? Okay, I'll take this knight. Does he go here with the bishop? I could go up here with my rook. He has to go there. I could take check. And then get my knight out to here. And then bring this rook in. That's so much. And then he goes there with the bishop, but that's a pinned bishop. We can just put more pressure on it. And he can't go here because of the knight, and he can't go here because of the bishop. Wow. I know, the last game was like I slowly was getting some pawns on him, but this game is just like boom, 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 boom. It's crazy. Like, what does he do? So, other than resign, he's about to be down 9 points. That's a sign he gave up. Holy, f4 in this position? Wait, his queen's trapped now. Okay, he finally resigns. Oh. There we go. Oh, if I win one more game, I would hit 1800. Go for it. I gotta go for it. That'd be cool. Can I hit 1800 rapid checks right here? Let's go. We gotta get this one here. Starting off with our Queen's Gambit. We're gonna do our C5 move that I love so much. If I need some rating, let me know. Yeah, I know you'll take all my rating from me. Okay, you know how this works. It's all the takes. As we predicted. If he takes here, I'm gonna take his knight. It's a free knight. What am I gonna do? Not take it? I almost pre-moved the other one, and I was like, wait a second. That knight's just hanging. There we go, off to a good start. Brings his knight up. Okay, that's understandable. I need to probably get my knight here and then here. Yeah, at least I want to develop this. What are my worries? If he goes here, I kind of have to move my bishop back, which gives him a free move. And if this bishop's developed, then he can get his rook out. But right now, it isn't. So I think my number one concern is just developing this piece. Yeah, right now, get my knight out. Maybe move this knight at some point somewhere. I could even fall back to here just to be safe. And then bishop out here. Yeah, I got plenty of time here, right? Okay, so another worry is he might go here to try to get 2 connected pass pawns, which I don't want him to do. Now if I take, he takes with the knight or the bishop, which could present a check threat here, but I can move this knight back while at the same time getting my bishop out. So I think taking here is a good move. I think it's fairly safe here right now, especially because this bishop can't do anything like come out here yet, because my, if nothing else, this queen is preventing that right now. He could take my bishop back, but I think it's fine. Right now, we're just looking pretty solid. Again, all we gotta do is just play this straight up. We already got a knight for the 2 pawns. Not let his pawns push too far. And Oh, honestly, that's really the only thing we gotta do, is not let his pawns push too far. Okay, so he goes to the bishop. So I think just play back here, prevent this, get this bishop out, and then we can castle and we're golden. What else do you need to do? Okay, queen out. We kind of figured he would try to hit my bishop, so obviously we'll push back here. He can go here. No, he just goes there. I guess he might be trying to take this pawn here, so... if we go here and then try to take his bishop. Or I could just go here. No, you can go there. At least after there. What if we... Yeah, we just go... So they can go here. Is that a big deal? Okay, he really wants this pawn. Let's just go here. If he goes here, I'll take. If he takes... I can... No, I don't really want to take. He's trying to get a checkmate right here. I'll take this first. That makes sense. Yeah, if he takes, I just take a knight. That's as simple as that. Yeah, so he doesn't do that. And then now I get my bishop here. If he pushes here, I can go here. If he checks here, I can... Well, he can't check through the queen. Okay! We're on the up and up right here. Looking good, looking good. What we want to see. Just, I think, a simple bishop out here move. And play it safe. Okay, where do I want to go? If I go here, it does prevent here and here. If I go here, he could go knight here and then I have to take with the bishop. If I go here, he goes to the knight there. I take with the bishop, takes the queen. I can take, he takes the pawn. And my queen's still guarding here until he takes the pawn and then I can castle. So I think queen b2 is fine. And this is setting me up to castle at the same time, so I think it's quite good. I mean, if I ever really get the opportunity, bishop here threatening queen here, but right now he's putting the screws to me a little too hard to let something like that happen. I don't think I can get away with that. Either way, though, we've locked down the position. I don't even know what that motion was there, but we're strong-arming him. Let's call it that. Strong-arming him into what we want. Rook there. I think this is finally our opportunity to castle. He can push. But we just got a lot coming at him if he tries something like that. Yeah, getting our rook in play here finally. Okay, queen over there. What about here? This might actually be a move now. You can push there. I can take. You can go there. If my knight comes up, yeah, I think this is actually a good move now. Okay, wait. If I go there, he moves his knight here. If I take with a pawn and a bishop, he could take with the rook. It's like, okay. If I go here, he doesn't really have any defense for that pawn. So he could push. I can go here. Yeah, I think that works out too. I think we should be good doing this. I think knight c3 is his only real move here. Yeah, time, got it. Still plenty of time to think. That's 6.5 minutes. I'm gonna lose my 1800 game here. Let's see if we can get this close. He goes here, obviously. Takes. He's gonna give up on this pawn, move his queen back. He could easily stop any attacks here. But that involves him being down and willing to give up on his only real attack. And he's lost another pawn too, so be even more down. So really, I'm thinking he goes here. Which bishop takes is kind of forced. He can't take with the pawn because he loses the bishop, so he takes with the rook. I could go like here, forces queen there. Doesn't do the most. So if he goes here, here, what would be a better move? Maybe rook here? Maybe. Rook here is also a possibility. Put pressure on the pawn. He has to push. The knight here. This bishop can't go to here or here, really. So that pretty much secure that pawn. The knight could end up kind of pinned. But not really. This bishop's really stopping that. I guess what happens if after the rook goes there, it goes here. I could take, he could take, I could take his bishop. That's just more of a trade. And then I'd be up 3 pawns at that point, so trading anything is good. Knight over. Yeah, he does the knight thing. Okay, I think we just calculated it all out for ourselves. We just take rook here, pawn here. I could have tried rook c3. Well, rook c3, my bishop takes. I don't think he could have done rook c3 actually, but maybe. Maybe. I don't really have looking at the game there, but let's see. So I think he's gonna go b3. Yeah, b3, knight here. I don't see how he saves that. He could pin with the queen by going here. If knight takes, this bishop still just can't get it over. And then when we want to unpin it, we can just go here. Road back, no. Road back to 2000. Sorry, not road back. I've never been to 2000 rapid. I'm on the road to 2000 rapid. Road back is blitz. I'm a much better blitz player. I'm trying to train myself to move slower and be able to play these rapid games. So I'm trying to teach myself to take my time. No, I'm not in the road back to anything rapid. I'm not a good rapid player. Be my peak. Well, I think technically I played like 2 games in my first 2 rapid games and I got a rating in the 1800s, but it doesn't really count because every game I've played after that have been like the 1500s or 1400s. So that's why it's the road to 2000. I've never been there. Plateaued in the 1400s and I'm like, alright, I've got to get better at this. I mean, blitz is decent. I need to prove I can actually do okay at rapid. And it's been a bit of a grind, I won't lie. But we're on the road there. Especially with this here. Not seeing the way out for him right now. And he is sure taking his time to think of it. Okay, it's the move we all thought of. See, where does this go? I still think he probably tries to pin, but I can just get out. But what if he goes there? No, if I take here, this rook can't go down. If this rook does go down, I take here, this knight's guarding the bishop. I'm not seeing a way out for him. Queen here? Just take his rook. He takes my rook. But I don't have to take him. I could just take here. He resides. Yes! 1800! There we go! That's what I'm talking about. Cool. Alright. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this one. I appreciate it. See you next time.